We're going live. I think we're probably live now. It's hard to say. It always feeds up, so keep saying we're live.
We're live.
Ah, we're live.
We're live. This is when we need the intro music.
This is where we need the intro music. It needs to be a minute long so that we can
just
do that.
keep doing this. And
we're on.
We are on.
All right. Welcome to the Morning Buzz.
Yes.
Episode
4
of the Corona Watch.
Yes, episode 4 of the Corona Watch. How things are going well. We've been busy planning stuff, and we have an action-packed show today. We're going to try to keep things a little tight.
Yep. Try to stay on schedule.
We do have music coming. I know Luis Hoover is working on creating music for us.
Yeah, we put it out there to Sarah Dow-Shadlarski, and she's put it out to some students to help create an intro song for us. And as I emailed yesterday, to have the Groovers making your entrance song, that's pretty appropriate, right?
Yes.
Also, some news just on the expansion of our show here. We're busy in the preparations of Studio B and a Studio C.
Yes.
So we're going to have some alternate locations that we can work from, right?
So this is Studio A. Studio B is
somewhere
not on the school grounds at all. Studio C is another build room here.
Right.
And then we have people, from alternate locations. Oh, also Monday, we are going to have some really big guests.
Can we give a little bit of a spoiler?
Yeah, I think we just do it.
Amanda Hill, Rob Caldwell.
And Rob Caldwell are going to be live on our show.
Right.
We get an interview with them, and then they interview with us. But
right. Do you think they feel better about that interview with us, or should we feel better about the interview with them?
I mean, I think since ours is the higher priority show, we get them first. But all right, we got to keep moving.
All right.
One of our goals today is to keep things going. So, the big thing I got from Mr. Shaw was all students should be in contact with their teachers by now. So
yes.
Students have done a really good job. Almost everything's been picked up. But if you or anyone you know has not, get in contact. Go on email. Go on Google Classroom.
Right. Check your email.
All right.
All right. Going to interview Heidi Poulin from the guidance department. She's the director of guidance here at Levitt, and she's going to talk about a few things. Heidi, how's it going?
Great.
I see you have your Tom Brady jersey on.
It's been a difficult week in that regard.
What do you think about the possibility of the Patriots getting Cam Newton?
That makes me chuckle a little bit, but I'm just hoping they get some players, because many have left.
All right, so we got a few guidance things to talk about today. Why don't we start with, if you're a senior here at Levitt, in terms of like FAFSA, financial aid awards, local scholarships, what are some things that they should be doing right now?
I just checked today, and only 50% of our senior class has even filed the FAFSA. So that is critically important as we wind down to decision time. If you haven't filed the FAFSA, you have no idea how your school of choice can help you financially, so you need to file it. FAFSA.gov, there's a link for that also on our website, the Levitt/guidance page website. That really should be done. And for those of you that have filed, you're going to start getting your financial aid reports anytime if you haven't gotten them already. You should be logging into your college accounts, because a lot of those schools are going to give you that information in those accounts. And to that end, if you get your financial aid offers and you have questions, don't hesitate to email us. We can help you make sense of those. Sometimes they're confusing. You want to know the difference between free money and loans and what you should be taking versus what you maybe don't need to take.
Right.
So that's FAFSA stuff. On a similar line, scholarships for seniors, a lot of students have picked stuff up. We're going to adhere to the deadlines simply because a lot of the deadlines are outside of Levitt. So if you've got your stuff with you, you can email us with what you need. We will be sending stuff out to the scholarship places via email and regular mail if we have to. Some of them want it that way.
Snail mail.
Snail mail, yes. But you should email your counselor or Pat Ayotte in the office. Most of the students know who she is. She's the one who manages transcripts and the recommendation letters, which we're prepared to do all that remotely if we have to. But the scholarships, for those of you who maybe haven't accessed, can also be obtained on the website, especially that local scholarship. All students that go here, that live here, that are our seniors, should be filing that local packet. because it's local stuff, and all that gets handed out regardless of timing. That, you know, regardless of what happens here, those scholarships will be awarded. So it's really important to get that stuff in. So email us with whatever questions that you have.
And you're here most days for now, right?
Yeah, I'll be here most days probably.
Mrs. Frank, who we're going to hear from a little bit in an interview, is working at home.
Yep.
Miss Drew as well, but I believe she's out in the community slinging some laptops today.
She is delivering.
Making some deliveries, right?
She's delivering
Awesome.
some work and some computers for students who weren't able to come to get their stuff. So
Right.
her and Miss McNamara are doing that today.
Perfect. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the juniors? Where do those guys stand on like SAT and that sort of stuff?
Yep. Well, the SAT is, we don't know. We don't know where we stand on that, but
Right.
I would encourage all of the juniors to be on their College Board accounts studying, because the higher your SAT scores, the more money you're likely to get from
Wyatt, I hope
wherever
you're
you
listening.
go. Wyatt Hathaway needs to be on College Board studying for his SATs. In addition to that, this is the time of year we usually start our junior interviews, and clearly that's not happening. So we're going to do that electronically. Look for an email blast, look for a questionnaire, maybe a video or two,
Yep.
kind of giving you a heads up on giving us information on what your thoughts are at this point in time.
All right,
We
I
have
have
a
a question from the chat,
Okay, there you
right?
go.
Question from the chat from Mr. Rio says, Mrs. Poulin, for teachers who have been asked to submit recommendations for those scholarships, is it okay to submit them directly as a PDF?
Yes.
Okay.
Email, PDF, we'll print them out, we'll have them.
Google Docs, same, same deal.
Some of them Google Docs. I would say direct your letters to Pat Ayotte, though. She's got everything on her hard drive already, all those letters that we had, all hundreds of them. If there are new letters coming in from teachers, send them right to Pat, and she'll be able to save them right to her hard drive.
Perfect.
Yep.
You had a shout out to give as well that
I
you
did.
wanted, right?
All of the District 52 school counselors and social workers got together yesterday and put together a mental health newsletter that's going to be posted mid-weekly, I believe on Wednesdays, on all the schools' Facebook pages. Helpful hints, things to think about, resources, that kind of thing. It was pretty amazing. They put that together in like 5 hours. So that would be helpful for all sorts of people. So.
Right. So by all means, if you need to get together and talk to your guidance counselor for any reason, whether it be academic or scholarships or SAT or mental health or whatever it is, by all means, reach out, email your guidance counselor, get a dialogue going, and whatever you need to figure out, get it figured out. So, Mr. Rio says, so don't send them to students. Several have emailed requesting them for upload.
If they need them for upload and you're comfortable sending them directly to the student, feel free.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Josh County, hey, I see you in the chat. All right, Mrs. Poulin, anything else you want to?
Not at this point. That's all
right.
the stuff.
You've been watching the Morning Buzz when you're not on it?
I have.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. We're going to cut to our next segment then. I believe in our next segment we have the Carabiner game.
Yes.
Which debuted yesterday with Will Parkin with a dramatic comeback victory over Miss Morgan Hickson. So Will Parkin right now in our Carabiner league kind of sits in first place.
Yeah.
And
he has the championship belt. Actually, Miss Poole, we're gonna have you move away.
Oh,
we are
right.
keeping the 6
They're
feet.
gonna
We're keeping
6
the
foot
6
rule.
feet.
I'll leave the room.
You don't have to leave the
No,
room.
it's okay.
There's a lot of space,
I'll
but
watch.
all right. We
All right. So
we're not
drew
doing it instead of a league though.
Oh, it's
I think
more of a
we're thinking
tournament.
There's a championship belt.
championship belt.
Parkin holds it. We're having contests today to see who's the top contender to challenge him next week.
So today we drew before the show, and I think while we were drawing, that's when Gentura experienced the technical difficulties.
Yes.
That's why we were a little late getting on today. But Davis has to play Hickson, and then I have to play Gentura, which is going to be a segment later in the show, correct?
Yes, yes.
So you and Hickson, 3 innings, go.
All right.
I don't know what that
I don't
is.
know what that does right now.
It's not in the
I
pocket.
guess I'll take a 0 there. It's fine, just warming up. We know Hickson can't hold the lead.
Oh.
Oh, we know Hickson can't hold a lead. Oh, she's going low. 15. 11.
Oh.
She's up 26.
Oh, 26. That puts her
I
safe.
think it's a 4.
That's a 4.
That's
Oh, that's a 4.
Oh,
It's not an
okay.
11. 4. So what is it?
Just
19?
set him down.
19.
Wait, so what, are you at 19?
19 to 0. That's the score right now. 19 to 0, folks. Oh. Still 19 to 0.
As my ATT's game, I feel like.
Yeah, he's practiced a lot, and I have not.
19 to 0.
Oh, is that a 2?
That's a 2, so it's 21 to 0.
21, you're still not safe from a 25er.
Ooh.
Oh, a little low. Inning 2 over, 25 for Hickson, 0.
Wait. 21.
21, my
19,
bad,
it's
21.
21.
21, I was thinking of the 25 from yesterday, sorry.
We've gone to the table, we're at 21.
25.
All right.
Oh, it just trickled down into nothing.
Oh no!
A solid 3.
Solid 3, that's game. So this is like the bottom of the third. She doesn't even have to bat, right?
I think that's a game right there.
That's game.
Oh, and
Well,
final throw.
Oh,
and
look
there
at
we
that.
go.
Yeah, it doesn't get a minus, right? Just throws it at the ground.
So Davis Morgan,
There you
Davis Hickson, the victory goes to Hickson.
Victory to Hickson.
All right, so now we are gonna do some Google.
I think we got our
interviews,
Google
right?
Yeah,
interviews,
we're
right?
gonna go to the Google interviews. We're going over to.
Please tell us if the sound is not working.
I just want to mention today that even though it's not a financial sponsor, the sponsor for the Carabiner game is Gray's Sap Shack.
Yes.
Gray's Sugar Shack. So you notice we put six jars of syrup out there today, and once that thing of hand sanitizer runs out, which you should be using because you just played, I'm going to make my own hand sanitizer because we want everything here on Buzz Media to be organic.
Oh,
Okay.
that's awesome.
Right?
And
Syrup,
anyone in the room,
sanitizer.
feel free to ask questions to
Okay.
them. I think we can make that work. So here we go. Hello. Let's talk to Miss Murray, the school nurse. So you can unmute there. How's everything going? You gotta unmute this. You gotta unmute. Can't hear you. You gotta unmute this. You gotta unmute.
Who are we talking
You got to
to?
mute.
Yeah. I was gonna make sure it worked.
No, Miss
Oh,
Murray.
Miranda, there you go. Let's
Krista,
do.
I need you to unmute.
No, Miranda's unmuted. Why don't you just do her interview first?
Oh, no, we got this.
Got it?
So, yes. So, as the school nurse, what are some keys to staying safe from the coronavirus?
So biggest thing really is, like everyone's been talking about, social distancing is huge. Hand washing is always huge. I think one thing to remember for, at least for our age group of kiddos, is trying to stay out of the community and not connect in large crowds, which is really tricky because so many kids have their license, they're out and about, they're bored, you know. Some of them are out at work themselves, so just trying to make sure that you're not coming in contact with big groups, really.
So, I've been seeing a lot in the news. There's like it's allergy season, it's cold season, it's flu season, it's COVID-19 season, unfortunately. What are some symptoms that if someone's not feeling well, what's some key symptoms that might make us think that we got to go get tested or go to the doctors or really get tested? That's probably the key thing.
So that's an interesting question because yes, we do have cold season still going on. We still have allergies and stuff. And it sounds like this virus can be pretty minimal as far as effects for a younger population, and it can be pretty severe for others. Cough, fever doesn't necessarily mean COVID, but certainly if there's a fever involved, I would want to make sure someone was getting checked out.
Okay, awesome. All right, Ms. Murray, we're going to go over to Miss Frank.
Hey there.
So, hi. So, Miss Frank, how can students best access your guidance or anyone's guidance during this time?
Sure. Well, I didn't hear everything that Mrs. said at the very beginning, but then I tuned in on my phone, so I was able to hear the rest of it. I will say she hesitated about a possible video coming from us, and I'm absolutely working on that. This is all new to me, so my first attempt was a disaster. So I'm learning. It's a learning curve for me. So I'm going to be putting together some videos, sending out to students. I've been emailing students already. I've gotten a lot of responses already, which is awesome. We're going to be doing interviews. We're going to be, as Mrs. Fuller said, we're going to be sending out a questionnaire. If you want to do a face-to-face, like on Google Meet, like we're doing, I'm absolutely open to that. I'm going to do a tutorial on how to use the college search on the College Board website, so that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So hopefully that'll be coming to you soon. But I'm literally on my email all the time. It's really no different than any other day. I respond to students on the weekends and evenings all the time, so it's no different. Just email me, and we'll chat.
All right. And you mentioned you were making a video for the College Board. Is that, we heard a rumor that you're making a video? Is that the video that you're making?
Well, it's the first. I wanted to lots of videos. I gotta learn how to do this first. So,
oh, okay, cool.
Bear with me. But I'm on that video train. I want to do that. So hopefully there'll be lots and lots of videos to come.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss
welcome.
Mishu. We're gonna go to you.
All right, hey.
So a lot's been. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well.
Okay, good. So a lot's been happening in the theater world. Can you give us a heads up of? A lot of people don't know. Some people do know what's like happened and happening. What are the consequences of the COVID-19 outbreak? What's been happening, and kind of there's also some interesting stuff we've heard that's happening now currently. So can you just give us a summary of what's going on?
All right, so our one-act team, so every year we go to a regional festival. Our one-act team won first place, and we were going to states. However, states was canceled because of the virus, so which is disappointing. Our kids were so good; they did an amazing job. I want to say hi to Ashley Hodgkin, who is my co-director, and all the kids as well. They worked incredibly hard this year, so it was a huge disappointment not to actually be able to go to states. So spring play auditions were supposed to be this week as well. Of course, that didn't happen. But what the kids did was they came together and they sent me tons of videos. I got almost 30 videos of auditions because they still want to make this happen. So yeah, I cast the show, and we are going to make it happen virtually for now. And we'll see what happens when we get back to school. We're going to use Zoom. And I reached out to the publisher, and I got permission to do some sort of live streaming of the show or recording of the show. So we are going to make it happen. So these kids are incredible, and they're determined, and they're not stopping. They're not letting this stop them.
That's awesome. What an awesome story of kind of resilience in these tough times. We love it. Let us know here at Buzz Media. I know you're in contact with Mr. Davis quite a bit, but we're absolutely willing to help make that happen. So
Also, I can help with costuming.
yes, Mr. Davis, you can hear him. He's willing to help with costuming. So let us know how that's going to work. Anything that you need from us, we'd be happy to help. We're gonna cut. We're gonna say goodbye to you three ladies. Thank you so much for being on the show today, and we'll see you when we see you. So we're gonna go.
We are going to game 2.
We're going to game 2.
Also, just like running the cameras.
Going to game 2.
Because that's you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me. There we go.
Oh, it's back on me.
Nope. Here we go.
All right, game 2.
Game 2.
You going first?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can lead off.
Ventura, I'm predicting is gonna lose. Just throwing that out there. And that's a no. And that's also a no.
He's showing parking light strength right now.
Yeah. Now, Hathaway, you're deadly from 3-point range.
I am deadly from
We
3-point range.
did not let you practice
If you
earlier.
need to know, just ask Harry Haylock, because he sees that every morning in morning ball. All right? Where's the official line? Do we have
I
one?
think it's like
Is
where
that
the
this match is right here?
yeah.
Is that left over from the,
Yes.
from the match
We
game
do have some matches
a couple
in there.
episodes ago? I think I saw some pepper and soap over here, Ventura, if you want to try something else that you're bad at.
Oh,
Ooh, that
Oh.
slam today.
That was terrible.
Us media.
All right. So this game is difficult.
That-
There's a
Is there a
learning curve.
tiebreaker rule?
I tried to practice, but I
We
wasn't
would have
allowed.
extra innings if we needed to.
Extra innings.
Oh, okay.
0-0.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
way too much. Way too much.
Minus 25.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh. A negative 25.
Negative
Now,
25.
What's the strategy here, Hathaway? Are you just gonna sit on this lead?
Uh,
Is this like a kneel?
I don't sit on a lead. You kidding me?
Oh no.
I'm gonna pile on.
But what if you get negative 25?
I won't.
I got a negative 25.
Oh!
Guys,
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh man. I can't believe it. You're right. I should have said, nah, never sit on the lead. Never sit on the lead.
Woo. All right, 0-0, last inning of regulation. Oh, a niner.
Oh, you almost got the negative 25 again. All right, so 9 to win, huh? Here we go.
Here we go.
That's strong, talking old trash in the chat.
Back of the booth.
3.
Oh my god.
Last throw. Oh!
No.
15, baby.
That's why I think we should leave those,
Leave 'em
right?
right there, right?
Leave them. We're going back to our.
That was awesome.
I would high five you, but I'm not allowed to, and
Yep.
I don't want to. So that was big time.
See,
Generally-
never sit on a lead. Always go for the throat.
Oh, wow, that was great.
Right.
So, excitement. That was a lot more exciting than our game. I mean, maybe just
There
because
was a lot of drama.
I
I
thought
just-
our game was exciting.
I just got run in our game. So on Monday,
I think the crowd enjoys the fact that you're losing, though.
I assume that I'm the crowd favorite, and I'm not done yet.
Did I beat
I
Daniel
think
some points?
people like Hickson way better
Did,
than
we
you.
did I beat
Yeah,
Daniel
it
some
doesn't
points?
matter. It's a matchup.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
it-
boxing. It's not like how many. So Monday, Hathaway and Hickson, winner takes on the champion to get the belt. All right.
So really, the championship is the next game, right? Because
well,
obviously,
no, it's like a.
no. I'm just saying, like, whether me or Hickson wins, either one of us is going to beat Parkin, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, Parkin has really
Right.
only scored on one throw in his
Right.
life, and
Right.
it was clearly like.
But he's just your intern.
Thank you,
for crying
Denver.
out
I
loud.
am an underdog. All right, let's keep things rolling.
All right. We're on top 6, right?
Top 6.
All right.
And are you doing the?
Hey, Coach Hansen, this is the content I'm here for. The Brunswick basketball coach watching us.
All right.
That's awesome. Coach Hansen's the man.
All right, you take
All
that
right.
over closer to you.
All right, this is a very official board that we have. Today is our top 6 social distancing songs. Right?
And I want you to know we're gonna actually. You need to be submitting songs. So
Right.
think about it. This is our top 6.
We're going after this. Just
We're going March
tell us
Madness
about it.
bracket.
March
So-
Madness bracket.
You're gonna submit songs to us, and then we're gonna take all of them. If we get 16 or 32 or 64 or whatever it is, we'll make a bracket. They'll be voting.
And I
we will-
believe Jantura has put a link to the. It's
No,
go-
no,
Not yet.
he
Not
will
yet.
have a link.
That's gonna be post-production, buddy.
Post-production.
production
there will be a
link
link.
that will go with the video that you
To
can
our Google
find
form
on our
to-
Buzz
yes.
Media page. And Dr. DeSoy, our resident astrophysicist, is also going to email all the students a link. So if you go to Levitt, check your email and you get one.
All right, drum roll. Number 6.
Number 6, I hope this is the right. Oh man, do I have it? That was bad. All right, here we go.
All right, number 6.
Ready? Number 6. Down with the sickness, Disturbed.
Yep. Oh, are we zoomed in enough on that? We gotta get
Oh,
the camera
no,
on
sorry
before
about that.
we.
We're gonna
I
be
mean,
zoomed in
we
here,
spent a
zoomed
lot
in.
of time working on this
Right.
prop.
Morgan Hickson, our screenwriter, right?
Yes, she's our top writer. She's the head writer.
She is
Down with the
right.
sickness
Down
from
with the
Disturbed.
sickness.
Number 6.
Number 5. Dancing with Myself, Billy Idol.
Yes, that is number 5.
Important to be by yourself
On
right
our
now.
6. Remember the top 6 is because we're staying
6 feet
6
apart.
feet apart.
All right. I think you got to move back. 'Cause I
Yeah,
gotta be in
all right,
the
all right.
shot,
So
right?
number 5.
All right.
No, number
four.
Drum roll.
Don't stand so close to me, the police.
Yes.
Appropriate for you moving away from me.
Yes, I did move
I
back
like
there.
the police.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right. Number 3. Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd.
Yes, a classic.
A classic.
And it's very long, but in times like this, what else do you have to do?
Doesn't matter, right?
And
All right. Number 2. 6 foot, 7 foot, Lil Wayne.
Figured that one would be popular with the kids.
The 6 feet of distance, right?
All right, let's do a big drum roll here for this last one.
Number 1, Can't Touch This, MC
All
Hammer.
right.
I thought this was when you were going to MC Hammer dance.
I
across
just
the
did
street.
dance, but it was off camera. You missed it.
We-
The dance is over now. I'm sorry, Jim Turner didn't capture it.
All right.
Dancing. What are we at?
I think we're at like
Current event wrap
Yeah,
up
we
here.
can take any chat questions.
Oh,
if you guys
yeah.
have some chat questions out there. Is there anything?
We have a couple things to say, so it gives you a minute to throw some things in the
Right,
chat.
throw some things at us. One thing, I know we talked about this the other day. I haven't even mentioned to you, this yet to you, but it's tough to like exercise right now because the
Yes.
gyms are closed, things like that. A lot of people are posting some great content on Twitter, YouTube. You can find a lot of stuff, but a buddy of mine that I played college football with down at Guilford College in North Carolina, Scott Sinclair, is the strength and conditioning coach at University of Georgia for the football team, for the Bulldogs. So if you can get in on this, Gentura, it should be all lowercase, at Coach Sinclair with an underscore in there. He looks exactly like Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he's posting daily workouts. They're really short. They don't take much time. So 15, 20 minutes, you can get a great workout in. So if you're not following at Coach Sinclair, follow him up. All right. What else we got?
So other things we have. We want content feedback from you guys. So
Yes.
send us the songs. We would love someone to come up with some intro graphics for us. We need music. We have Luis is hopefully hopefully you're working right now and
Right.
finishing
Hopefully
up
next
extra
week we
music.
have that.
But we could also have somebody work up a little drum roll music for our top 6 every day.
That would be good.
Um,
What else did I get on here?
I think we did some quick updates from the world.
Stocks opened higher today than they have in days.
That's excellent.
That's a positive.
There is some work. Their vaccine has gone into testing. Obviously, it's going to take a while, but that's a good sign. There's also some work being done with some drugs that were developed for Ebola that they're now seeing if they might work on this. So it's a hard time, but there's things going on there.
They also, in breaking news, they just moved the U.S. tax filing deadline to July 15th.
Excellent.
So you don't have to file your taxes until July 15th. So,
Well,
state of Maine, you're going to be waiting on your money.
yeah, that seems like something that's going to feed my procrastination. I'm not seeing a lot of questions. Denver, you're not a bot. Denver, I appreciate the support. So I don't see much in the chat unless anybody else. We're down to the final minute here. Oh, Maggie Monday. So
Maggie
we've
Monday.
had a lot of talk about bringing in Maggie the dog. That might mean we need to be in
Studio B.
We might be in Studio B,
Right,
and that
Studio
will
B.
be where Maggie is free to roam. Also Monday, Amanda Hill, Rob
Right, yes,
Caldwell.
Amanda Hill, Rob Caldwell on the show. We might have to operate here
We
Monday.
might be Studio A.
Right, just to...
You know, if Mr. Shaw doesn't know the dog's here, he doesn't know it's here. But he doesn't know Karen.
He watches this show, you know.
Well, yeah, we'll see if he watches till the end. Maggie may be here, depending, and I'm still working on my dance routines. So
There you go.
I think we are.
Kara Jordan, yes, we are going to go on vacation sometime. I hope it happens.
Oh, the Evening Buzz informational
Evening
stuff.
Buzz.
That may be
Right.
something we throw up this weekend.
Right.
We are not going to be doing shows till Monday, but maybe
Right.
we can.
And the Evening Buzz won't be a public show. It'll
It'll
be
be
just
staff, things we can
staff
work on
only,
and-
things we can work on, that sort of thing. So staff, be on the lookout in your email for an Evening Buzz. And Anna Cabral says, Davis, you don't dare to hit the floss to break this thing down. Do you know how to floss?
I don't know how to
even
floss.
know
I don't
what
know how
that
to
means.
floss.
I have
think
all
what that
weekend.
means, Andon.
I try to floss.
And
Dental-
Kara
dental
Jordan
care
says,
is important.
hit the woa. I don't know what the woa is either.
don't
Hickson,
know.
do you know what that is? You're young.
Oh.
Oh, Hickson with little woa.
They
Oh,
taught me
wait.
that. I
Alright.
They taught me that.
Oh wait, final thing.
Yeah.
Is if you have ideas for segments,
Yeah.
please send them to us.
Right,
Again,
email.
we're literally begging for
Right.
you to give us feedback.
Isaiah.davis@msad52.org.
Yes.
Michael.hathaway at msad52.org. Hit us up with ideas.
Yep. And thank you to our
Production
head
team.
writer,
Morgan Hickson.
Morgan Hickson, our
Producer?
technical producer and everything else, Jamie Ventura, and our intern, Will Barkin.
Assistant to the traveling secretary.
Assistant to the traveling secretary, Will Barkin. All right, I think we're good.
Peace.